All right. So we let's see how's that look. It's barely on there. We are going to be telling your future using the staples that I set up previously. That's not what we're doing at all. What we are going to be doing is taking this ratty trailer that is ratty, again, because of my fault, back when I was still intoxicated. I just went willy-nilly when it comes to creating a space. Oh, what? You can't love me that much. Listen, I'm no superstar. I'm just the same as everybody else trying to make my way in this world. And right now, my way in this world is prepping this trailer that I have here for the animals. And we have a ways to go. It needs to be cleaned and sorted. We still have some storage areas that we can utilize. But what I'm doing here is taking this and probably just going to take that, put it through there, loop it around. Do I want to take it higher? Possibly all the way to the ceiling. No, we can't take it all the way to the ceiling. We can take it right about there. So, how do we want to do this? It's just shy of too short. Just shy of too short to get up there all the way. I have an idea. Whether or not it's a good idea, that is up for debate. Where is the Pocky on here? There we go. Hey! Yeah, no, it's pretty... As you can see, Drunk Hiram did a number on this trailer back in the day. And Sober Hiram's probably not going to do much better. Because I've got to get this set up to where we have a curtain that runs across here and over to there. Now the curtain rod is just shy of being too short. I mean, technically speaking, do I have something I could use? I don't think so. Who wants to see if I can manage some redneck ingenuity? Maybe I don't need to go and fucking ruin this more than I already have. Oh, we are trying the hands of fate here doing this. Pretty sure it's not supposed to have that much wobble to it. Okay. Now, this sideways. And that over here. Now the idea is to create, good God almighty, look at how fucked that is. Just because it works doesn't mean it works, you know what I'm saying? So we might have to I swear to God, all I'm doing is working on my trailer. You guys better not come in here to fuck it up. Oh, God. Is the concept new on here? All right, concept. Hey, Brentomania. Ooh. See, right now, the inside of this trailer is at 69 degrees. Outside, we have a temperature of 42. As it usually is when it comes to things like this trailer, is to work it so that we keep the majority of the trailer heated. Easier said than done, given the fact that this is a pop-up trailer. Now, for those that don't know, pop-up trailers are not necessarily known for being, what would you call it? Winterized? As a matter of fact, pop-up trailers have so many cracks and crevices that there's always going to be some sort of a draft. Now, technically speaking, that's not bad when it comes to tarantulas, because tarantulas need to have quite a bit of oxygen. So having some sort of a draft, so long as it's not too cold, is more than acceptable. More than acceptable. Holy shit, I forgot we had that up. So, if you guys want to see more of my redneck ingenuity from back in the day, let's move this. So we did this number. This is supposed to be another sheet that hangs down when we were getting desperate. And oh boy, were we getting desperate. You see, again, we used to have all of our animals out in this trailer all the time. So we would constantly be fighting with the elements to keep it warm in here. And it got to the point where we had, I believe it was like sheets that hung up right across here. Oh, fuck, that doesn't help. Sheets that hung up right across here. We basically cut the trailer in half, utilizing sheets and whatnot to try and get the job done. It was almost always frantic when we did it, because I would be on the camera looking in here at the temperature, watching it go from 75, well, it would go from 78 to 75 to 70, and then it would start dipping into the 60s, and I would just be like, oh, my animals! And I'd come out here and I would just start going to town on all the, trying to get it to work, knowing full well that it wouldn't. I'm trying to fucking get these shenanigans started. I should have brought my tripod, but I don't want to be tripping all over it. So, there's a definite temperature difference between in there and in here. We have our spacer right here, keeping things relatively contained. There's going to be a pouring of the hot air through the top here into here. But when you cross over, there is so much more of a difference. The temperature closer to the heat source is obviously going to be warmer. So what we do, and what I need to do again, I need to take this, stick it close to the coldest part of this section of the trailer, and to make sure that our camera can see it. When we set up the tarantulas in here, because the tarantulas are the ones that I'm most concerned about. When we set up the tarantulas in here, the tarantula towers are going to be on either side of this heat source that we have. They're going to get immediate heat from that. The snakes have heat emitters that give them an edge when it comes to surviving in here. An edge that the tarantulas generally don't have and have never had when it comes to their care in a trailer with us. Now, this is a pop-up trailer. However, we have had a hard time getting it to come down. So when we move it, it's just going to get moved in the, stuck in the upright position. No cages in it at first. What we'll do is we'll move it over to her parents' house and give it another sweep. It should be completely void of anything. This is the section where the animals are primarily going to be kept. Our baby girl, Belle, is going to be portioned probably more so over the sink. Mochi is probably going to be on that side of the tarantula towers, which are going to start right here, where you can't see, obviously. Oh no, I'm not Breaking Bad, I'm just bad. What happened in here was years of shenanigans. It's years of shenanigans. We kept our animals in here at first. As you can see, things got a little bit desperate. I think this time when we go and keep the animals in here, we're going to cover the top of this trailer with a tarp, both to make sure there's no rain that seeps in and to give it another layer of insulation. Pretty much gone through and found everything that there was to find that's even slightly worth keeping. We're not going to fold this, we're just going to wrap it up in a ball and stick it somewhere. It's the same thing, the same way I deal with 90% of my life traumas. Just wrap it up in a ball and shove it somewhere to find later. Unless the place you're planning on shoving it's already taken up. What's this cupboard look like? Ah, splendid. Get your ass in there. What's that temperature gauge look like? 70.7 degrees. We are working our way up. Now, we do have a ceramic heater tower in here, but we're probably not going to be utilizing that. Alright. Typically speaking, it's about pet care. Today we're going to be diving into our future plans with this trailer. Our house is going to be undergoing some construction, and we are going to have to at least move the animals out. which is why we are prepping this trailer here and now. We have a bunch of our old stuff from when we were worried about the animals burning themselves. We don't use heat emitters inside the cages anymore, like heat rocks or heat strips, which is primarily what you'd use this for. This is a thermostat for your rook cow cage. It's a good way to burn your animal using those. Oh my God, guys, guess what I found? It's the banhammer! Yes! Look at that! I shall be taking that inside with me. And every time somebody fucks off too much, banned. It's beautiful. Really brings everything together. Oh shit, what oh, it's basically the floor. They're going to be hopefully tearing up not just one little section of the floor, but all the floor in general. And prepping it for new flooring. Getting that ready. God, there's so much stuff in here that needs to go. I can't believe that shit right there worked though. All right. So I think I need to take this inside. Look at that. I think that's my wife's. And I'll be back out here with a broom, and we will get to cleaning up the rest of this, prepping it. If we can get it to hold steady like this at 75 degrees with the thermometer closer to the outside edge of the trailer, or the section of the trailer where we're going to keep our animals, we will likely be able to just jump right into this when the day comes. However, there's definitely some cleaning to be done. Once the animals are moved in here and then moved back out, the trailer itself is probably going to be used to store merchandise, which I'm working on getting that established. I'm going to get myself a Clover, which is a device that they have set up that helps you sell stuff online and in person. I will be selling some shirts and maybe shorts. I'll be selling roaches if anybody would be interested in that. And those will probably be the two primary things that you can buy from me. Oh my God, Spanky. Hey, Nicole. So I'm going to be right back with the broom. I wish I had a shop vac. That'd make this a whole of a lot easier. And we will sit in here and talk to each other while I go and clean things up. This portion is definitely going to be looking spiffy by the end of the live. The other portion behind me is chock full of everything that was over in this portion. And we are at 71.2 degrees, with it being, mind you, 42 degrees outside right now. Oh, I'm going to leave you in here. The essence of drunk Hiram shall haunt you while I'm gone. That's right. In a lot of the videos that you see where I am just slurring over my words and trying to describe what tarantulas are doing, this is the trailer where all of that magic happened, folks. A few other things that we're looking at doing. You can see Hiram took the initiative, cut up some of the bed padding material and shoved it into the windows. Kudos for Drunk Hiram for the moment of instantaneous processing skills. Just, yeah, he thought of that, and he's just like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. It's getting too cold in here, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna cut up this bed, man, and I'm gonna shove it in the windows, and that should go and make it nice and roasty toasty in here. Don't forget, drunk Jessica was helping too, LOL. We went to town doing that, but I think this time we're going to be better. What we're going to do is we're going to take plastic sheeting. Like, you can actually just buy drop cloths. And we are going to we're going to cut it out, tape it over the windows, and make it so the only windows that you're going to be getting a draft from in here, look, you can actually see the light coming in through the cracks on this window, right? Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, let's not do that. Does that window just swing out? I'm not going to test it, but that window was very much open. No wonder we fucking had a draft in here. What the hell? Yeah, well, that's what we also had to remember. At the time, we also had an iguana that was running around this motherfucker like a bat out of hell, constantly chasing us out of here. We shall not have that problem this time. I guarantee it. Now, what would really be good is if we can get it up 75 in here at night, turn the heater down on low, and only having it run like 1,000 watts. So, again, for those new here, just like, this trailer is where we used to keep our animals back when we drank. We are keeping the restroom area closed for storage purposes only. Could you fucking imagine trying to take a fucking shower in there? Oh, oh shit, that's right. You want to know why that looks so gross? There's a wasp nest right up in there. Luckily, there's A, too cold for them to wake up, and B, there is a grate right there. However, we could hear them stirring in the near future, given the fact that we are heating up the inside of this trailer. Yeah. So, take a shower there. It looks tight. Don't even have enough room in there to wash my... Never mind. I shall be right back with a broom and a dustpan. I'm going to be leaving you in here. You might hear the whispers of drunk Hiram's past. Again, this is what we have done to block off the area. There is a definite difference between out there in the immediate section that you step into from outside, the front door, the front patio, or walkway if you would, and in here. And that is all due to this. Now, oh my god, I could have used the hammer for that. For those that don't know, I took the initiative. Oh my god. There is quite literally a bowl separating an oopsie moment from an okay moment. That is, in fact, a bowl. It was either use something to prop that sucker up, or I was going to have to tie it off and destroy the trailer a little bit more. And if you haven't noticed, I think I've already done quite a bit of that already. My dad told me to take care of this trailer, and drunk Hiram went to town on it with a stapler and a knife and some motherfucking wire. I mean, there's that as evidence, and there's literally wire in my hand that I've been taking off of the ceiling. So, hey, Noah's review. Now, I will be right back in here to start throwing more stuff away. I will have a garbage bag, dustpan, and the broom. Yeah, well, it's a pop-up trailer that got stuck in the upright position. So we don't move it out of town. We move it within the bounds of town. We need to go and get it a temporary tag. With all these damnable things. Ooh, that's not good. Hopefully there are no leaks up there. Alright, I will be back, folks. I'm going to leave you in here. Listen for the whisper of drunk Hiram's past. Right now, we have it set at 72 degrees. That's the way. I like it. Now, don't go anywhere. bitch.
Bro! Marcus!
All right. Let's get this nonsense going here. Okay. Holy shit, guys. We are at 74.1 degrees. Okay. I knew there was something I forgot. I swear to God. Hey, Spanky! Nope, always live fried. What we're gonna do. Now, here's a fun fact. The warmer it tends to get in here, the better off the humidity is for the wood structure. So, when I started the live, it was... Oh my God. So another thing that happened in here, folks, there's going to be a little bit of water damage, but not too much because I caught it in time. But we had ourselves a little bit of a snafu. What the fuck? With the skylight that you see, or rather that you see shining down on me right here. Strong winds blew it off. So during the storm that we had about a year ago, we had a good pool of water that wound up just decimating the inside of here. I threw a towel down. I kind of forgot about it, but the floor is still pretty sturdy. It's actually sturdier in some spots than this inside the house. Hey, Noah. Check Discord. Now he's been confined to a tote. My Tegu broker tank. Let me guess, you get a little bit with it. That's little bits of vegetation everywhere from when we had the freaking iguana. Our goal was to inevitably move the iguana into a different place, but the goal kind of fell through. Let's see, what temperature is it? Why are you making a strange noise? I dropped it down. Okay, it stopped. Hey! Great. I dropped it down to just 1,000 watts. Dropping the heat to halfway. Would you stop making weird ass noises? It's 74.1. So we might have to regulate it depending on which time of day it is. During the day, quit threatening me with a bad time. You guys hearing this bullshit? It's going. Warning you. Don't make me bust this out right here. Overheat protection. Control settings. Multifunction remote control. Oscillating. It's a ceramic heater. But if it works, it works. And it's still in the box. It's still practically brand new. And if that piece of shit decides to quit out on us, at least we still have something that we can use. Fucking needs a band line. I'm the one that decided to keep that. Now, what do I do as a job? I am a security professional. And by security professional, they have not caught me doing anything unprofessional. So, therefore, I can still maintain my professional status. Ugh. Unless they sneak up on here and see me doing some shady business, in which case, probably won't be keeping professional status. And you can go over there, and you can go over there, and you can go over there. Steak sauce, no. Funny. Motherfucker, did you drop? All right. Swear to God. What the hell? You know what? It's a Jack in the Box bag. Pretty sure nothing in there is really worth it. Yeah, no. You can actually ruin somebody's reputation by stating that they're going to be selling stuff like that. Plus, I think fentanyl, it is probably the worst drug that a dealer could sell. Think about it. It is one of the most lethal substances out there. It breaks up your chest and kills you if you have too much. And by too much, I mean barely anything. And yet, you know, it's consistently laced into every type of drug out there. including, but not limited to, crack. Fent is pretty much a poison. You guys remember the scene on The Dark Knight? Was it The Dark Knight Returns? Where the Scarecrow is selling his fear toxin to the drug dealer, and the drug dealer's like, these are repeat customers, and the Scarecrow goes, I told you it was going to take you places. I never said that it was places you were willing to go. Some line like that. That's essentially fent. Fentanyl is, honest to God, the most useless drug that a dealer could sell to his clients. When I hear of drug dealers selling shit like that to their repeat customers, all I can think of is, why would you want your customer base to keel over and die? Because that's essentially what's going to happen, is they are going to keel over and die. You are going to lose all of your customers because of it. And yet you are sitting here trying to sell that shit. Make it make sense. Deadlier than some poisons. That's a fact. Especially if you're talking about insecticides. Or insecticides. Because there are some insecticides that aren't lethal to humans, I don't think. Might make you sick. Alright, so right now we are having the same issue that we did back in the day. The trailer itself is now hovering at 73.6 during the day. Now if we take this and we move it closer to the heat emitter and give it a few minutes, it'll likely say it's 75. Now this can work, and it just dropped from 74 to 73. You will do as I say. Now, this monstrosity right here is what I use while drunk to basically set everything up. Needs to go in one of these tool areas. I'm sick enough. Aren't we all? Like, good night. My brother's gonna be like, where is the damn broom? I just had it out here. Oh, fuck. Just gonna tie it off. Gross. So what am I? Holy shit. That is a whole lot of unused paper. What about this? What is this? My People of the Smoky Mountains? Okay. So, long time ago, before you guys met me, back when I had just started dabbling in TikTok lives, we had ourselves a little bit of a situation. That situation was that a black widow gave birth in a container that we had her in. And rather than killing off all those babies, we collected them and put them up on Facebook before Facebook started taking down animal posts. And we sold a good many of them, but sadly, not many of them made it. I don't know if it was people not wanting to go and buy fruit flies or small insects, or just the animals were sickly from the start because she was a wild-caught black widow who was very much pregnant. How's the death whistle? There we go. I wonder if that's the reason why we're not picking up any heat. Technically speaking, oh, that's busted. But technically speaking, I can do the same thing over on that side of the trailer that I did on this side. Get myself another bar like this. Put it crossways up over there. There's a lot of dust and shit up in here. Holy shit, is that? No, there's no way that I still have a black widow nest out that. But there was a spider nest in there I'm going to have to take care of. The hoses are for when we actually go at some point possibly hook this thing up to a system. Shit, that's not good. I lost my temper in here a couple of times, primarily due to the heat problem. We will have it figured out. If we have to put several layers between the front door and here just to make sure that the temperature goes up, we will. All right. Okay. Right now it's dropped down to 73.0. Now it's at 72.9. And this, well, yeah, that's what I'm working on. Is why it has been so stressful. is. No, no, no. It's a wonky way to do that. Now, I'm pretty sure this right here is worth some money. This is a fine porcelain stuffed doll of Princess Diana. Jesus. He ran away. Oh, hey! Now, in the past, we've joked about having an old man cane. This is an old man cane, literally. So I'm at least set for when I'm older, when I finally hurt myself again. This. Fit right there. Go in there. Go in there. Jesus. A lot of the area's got a draft. Haha! I have found my wedding certificate! And an old pay stub from my past job. Can you have a tour? At this point, I'm not sure. So this area is, I'm currently working on the window airtight, even when closed. This is bed one. Technically, if I could, and I wanted to really redneck it out so that my wife and I could live here temporarily, what I would do is get probably 2 or 3 sheets of plywood, or 1 sheet, really big sheet of plywood. It's like, oh, what would that be? 10 by 8 or 10 by 10? No, it'd be like 10 by 8 or 5. Size mattress. And I would go and I'd put legs on it so that I could put it across here and have it span out into the walkway. We wouldn't have access to these right here. But this is bed 1. Bed 2 is right here. All that stuff is going to be going into storage. Some of it's going to get tossed. I think we might throw away some of the toys that I don't recognize, and some of the cages that we're no longer going to use. This is being used as storage, but this is the itty bitty bathroom. So we are just going to... Serious? Fucking back up. How did you do that? Great. Hold on. Depends on the cages. The cages that I have were already secondhand. There we go. Not exactly sure how that broke, but okay. They're very much tattered. Now, we have ourselves more than a bit of a mess. We've got tongs everywhere. It's holding it steadily at 72.5 right now. All right, Noah. Have a good night. Ugh. And this is the kitchen area. Definitely needs cleaned up. Iguana did a number on it. Sometimes I look back and I wonder how I even thought, in the state that I had been in before, that what I was doing was in any way a good idea. There is a fucking lizard skin? Oh yeah, probably from the iguana. I definitely need to invest in. Well, I'd like to invest in a different trailer, but one that's got a little bit more open floor plan. Bye, Gio. That's right, snake feeding tonight. What time is it? It's already 3:59. All right. Damn. Oh, well, that's not gonna help. Okay, going on in the future, what we're probably going to do, this little area that we see right here that is open, we'll probably take a bit of drop cloth, put it right down here, a slab of some kind to kind of mitigate the airflow. The hell? Looks like we got some playing cards. Some unopened playing cards. God, those almost feel metal. Holy shit, they're plastic. I have never seen playing cards like that before. Huh. Let's see. Move this way. The draft present. I doubt it. Okay. In a street fight, Are you serious, Noah? You kicked another street. I hope he had it coming. Come on now, that's just mean. Why you gotta be like that, Noah? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, I actually might feel a difference. Also could just be feeling things. Tomorrow is payday. I'm probably going to take $50 out of that and set it aside for the plastic sheeting we're going to be using to tape up the windows in here. We're also probably going to be taping up sunroof right here. Man, you imagine just fucking trying to make your way in this world and a bunch of kids just take it upon themselves to hand you your ass? Okay. All right. Well, I will be back later. The goal is to see just how cold it's going to get in here, especially now that it's a little bit cleaned up. Not all the way cleaned up, but a little bit cleaned up. Still a ways to go. We have that pile of stuff in the back that needs to be gone through once again. There are a bunch of things that I'll probably just wind up getting rid of. Other things need to be stowed somewhere. We are going to be getting a storage unit for a short time. You guys, stay safe. I will be back tonight for snake feeding. For those who will not be back tonight, remember, have a good night, stay safe, and I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.